What is your spiritual 911? What's your go-to? The truth said, the Bible says, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Well, that's the law of God. The law of God says, we shall know the truth, and the truth shall set us free. So if we're in a bind, if we're in the bind of pain, we're in the bind of lack, we're in the bind of discord or dismay, or whatever it is, if you're in a bind, you're being bound by that sense of yourself that's limited. The truth will set you free, but do we reach for it? And do we act on it? And do we claim it as ourselves? I mean, the Bible says in Proverbs, let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck, write them on the table of your heart. It's like mercy, by mercy and truth, iniquity is purged. That's also in Proverbs. But we don't rely on it when we need it. Like, are we claiming the truth about who we truly are? If we consider, this is a quote from Science and Health, Mrs. Eddy, who discovered and founded this law of God. Like, how did Jesus heal? And she discovered this divine science, this law. She says, if we concede the same reality to discord as to harmony, discord has as lasting a claim on us as harmony. So basically, if you, and this is quantum physics backs this up as well, if you focus on the discord, if you focus on what's ailing you, if you focus on the problem, you're going to see more of the problem. It is going to keep its hold on you until you start focusing on the truth. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck, write them on the table of your heart. Like, speak the truth to every form of error. That's actually another quote from Mrs. Eddy. But ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free, from John 8. So if we know the tool, and we know the truth, and we know the science, this law of God that is ever operative and powerful, there is only one power, that of God, that of love. There is no power in fear. There's only one power. But if we know that, why are we not using that as our 911? Why are we not utilizing the law of God, the truth of our being, and claiming it, no matter what the evidence is, whatever evidence is telling you less than, whatever evidence is telling you something other than truth, something other than mercy and truth, whatever's screaming at you, claim the truth, and the truth will set you free. That's a promise, and that's the law. That's spiritual law. So what is your spiritual 911? What is your go-to claiming of the truth? Do you know who you are? Do you know who you truly are in God's eyes? And do you know that enough, clearly enough, that when the suggestions come that scream at you something else, you can claim who you are because you know that's a suggestion and not the reality? Yeah, I can suggest all at once, but if you claim that as real, if you concede the same reality to that as to harmony, you're going to be living with that. Like, don't live with it. What's your spiritual 911? Okay. Lots of love. See you next time.